Resident Evil Episode 4 is called The Turn, and this could have many different meanings than just the obvious. So let's get into it. We start off actually in Tijuana, Mexico. So we see the character Rubio that Jade met earlier on a FaceTime, and she is interviewing the wife of the man who was infected, killed others, and was ultimately killed in the incident. So all the footage from the Tijuana incident came from this woman's husband. She said he was running tests and a rat bit him. Albert said last week it's transmitted through bites. So this all makes sense so far. So a rat bit this man, which caused the Tijuana incident, which killed multiple people. And it was not a good look on what Evelyn is trying to do. So then Rubio asks about the other systems that were in play. And this actually mirrors Billy's irritation to light, to noise. That's something that Billy said she's struggling with lately. And apparently, even his baby bothered him. He became more and more aggressive, and this lasted for 3 days. And then after that was the massacre at the Tijuana factory. But then she issues a warning to Rubio. She says, listen, Umbrella lie. About what? We shall see. We know they're a shady organization. They were all about money, pre-zombies, and now they're kind of just hitmen, it turns out to be. But we'll see more about the Umbrella situation in the coming episodes. But then, which was one of the coolest parts of the episode, we head to Calais, France, and this is the Brotherhood. And this is where Jade's husband, Arjun, told her to go. But as we know, these guys are maybe the lesser of two evils. But in Calais, France, Jade is a prisoner. And then Baxter says they have copies of everything before the fall. They have books, music, SpongeBob. Then he says Umbrella is on the way. He has a tracking chip. So he's pretty confident he'll be broken out of there pretty soon. Over to Albert. He and his team are running tests. He is getting worried because the 3-day window of Billy's bite is dwindling fast. Only 3 hours and 32 minutes and 52 seconds remain until she turns in his mind. So we'll see if Billy actually fully turns. We had a hint earlier in the season that she's actually still alive from Billy. So lots to break into here. What do you guys think is going on with that situation? We're transported right back to young Jade and Billy. Jade asks how much time is left. And apparently it's around 3 hours. This causes Billy to sit up in a panic. She wonders if she should tell Dad. Jade says nothing is going to happen. But unbeknownst to them, Albert is already aware of this and he has his own countdown going. And then we find out Billy said she's hot. Jade tries to calm her, saying that she's just freaked out. Billy then says she wants to go to Simon's party. Jade is against this since she thinks that she should be quarantined. Billy says, if I'm going to die, I'm not going to sit here waiting for that to happen. Jade is against this plan, but ultimately lets her go to Simon's party. Then, current time, Jade and Baxter's men are led to the Brotherhood leader. He seems like a psychopath, so maybe they got a point. But Baxter says the smart move is to let them go before his boss rains bloody hell. The leader of the Brotherhood doesn't take this threat to be real. Billy and Jade then head to Simon's party with her clock down approaching rapidly. Billy offers to jump on board, but Billy is spending this party just trying to fit in and trying to act as normal as possible. Evelyn then finds out the man trying to expose what happened at Raccoon City, claiming she knows him, so apparently she knows Rubio. Albert looks for Billy as her 72-hour window is closing down shortly. Jade, which this part was actually foreshadowed in episode 1, she sees signs of zombies working together. Remember, she was trying to prove that they will evolve. Baxter says, if we get out of here, I'll let you go. So they form some sort of temporary alliance to escape the compound in one piece as chaos goes on around them and Baxter shows some true zombie killing prowess. Then back to Billy at the party. She's not looking good again and could turn any minute. She then claims Jade wouldn't even miss her, claiming she's all about the Jade show. Understood, Billy's going through a lot, but that's where they're at right now. Rubio then claims the virus turns its host into something inhuman. He claims Albert should be dead. Big revelation here. So either he knows something we don't know, but then he goes on to say that Albert died in 2009. Jade said that's not possible. That's crazy. He said if it was true, he then says, it's true. I've done my research on Albert and Jade. And guess what, Jade? There's no record of you existing at all. He says he needs to know who is infected. Then he sees Billy's bite, which caused Billy and Jade to run away. Basically, Jade is trying to protect Billy at all costs and trying to be the bright light in this horrible situation. Jade then asks who the leader of the Zeros is. The Frenchman said he found them in the forest. He says she is the queen. This causes the Frenchman to run off. Jade sees the queen. Then, in an epic moment, she chainsaws the queen, does some damage after locking up the small horde. So, that gives her a little bit of time. She actually manages to cut off the head of the queen, but this seems to really just aggravate all the other zombies around. Then she is chased by the horde and calls her daughter, saying, what I did was for you. So in this moment, Jade is worried she's about to bite the dust. There's zombies everywhere, and she doesn't know how she's going to get out of it. But in a badass moment, well, it would have been a badass moment, she starts up the chainsaw, ready for her last stand. But, of course, the chainsaw doesn't work. But then she finds a grenade. She makes a little booby trap for the zombies trying to break through the door. When the zombies get through, she takes out a good amount of them. So that was a really good plan. Then, in the turn of events, again, it looks like Baxter's really trying to earn Jade's respect. He says they need to get on the roof. They run and try to take out as many zombies as possible. Albert is then looking for Billy as her time is dwindling more and more. It's pretty much almost up, the 72-hour window. Billy and Jade are sprinting, trying to get away. Baxter and Jade are still trying to fight their way to safety. Young Billy then claims it's happening. She believes that she is turning into a zombie. The scene where Baxter is overrun by zombies screaming for Jade. Is he dead? You guys think he's dead? Because it seems like he was, but I guess there's a possibility that he's still alive. I actually like that Baxter and Jade teamed up this episode. I thought it was really neat. So what do you guys think? Do you think Baxter's actually done for? Jade then attempts to comfort Billy, saying the timer went off 5 minutes ago. So the 72-hour window is up. This does calm Billy for now, saying she feels fine now. This gives them some hope, and they call Rubio a liar. Thanks for listening. And so let's get some theories in there, guys. Let's get some theories in there. What do you think is going to happen? I'm so excited for next week. I feel like this episode was more set up than anything else. Very excited to see what happens next. And I want to know if Baxter's. So do you guys think Baxter's dead? Let me know in the comments below. But as always, thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.